Hey Golf Gang, and we're back again with a GGG Manifesto, this one to do with monster mods and Archnem. I'm not going to read all the way through it, there's not a lot there to be fair, from a heist point of view of course. Basically, Archnem as we know it in 3.19 is dead. We're back to the old mod system where it does one specific thing. They give a couple of examples here. My favourite one is Deadeye, now just applies a random mark, and from a heist point of view, for me that was the worst one. I mainly do contracts as an endless heist cycle, and so when I get the mark applied to me when I'm leaving the contract, invariably it's still on me by the time I exit, so that doesn't change. They go further on down there where they've basically removed loot goblins. You're not going to be having specific touched mobs anymore. I don't know about you, but in all my specific heist content, I never really found one. Not a decent one. I think I found one that dropped all the armor and weapon scraps, and I think I found one that dropped all flasks. That was it, specific to heist anyway. So yeah, it doesn't really change for us really. They do say down here that we've added a significant pool of new rewards to rares, but the reward that is on the monster is hidden and not associated with a specific mod. Now I've gone ahead and read so like 10 pages of the comments, and a lot of people now fear that you're going to be forced to run a magic find character with a ridiculous amount of quantity and rarity on your gear, just in case you find that hidden mob. As heisters, we don't generally do that, not unless you're min-maxing in BPs, but to be fair, our rewards come from our chests and in BPs at the end game, and only mobs get affected by rarity and quantity. So unless you're farming eye level 80 plus rogue gear to sell in trade, there's no point running rarity and quantity on your gear unless it specifically states that it is heist chests or heist mobs. Stack that all to oblivion because that's all good stuff. Other than that, there's not a lot here. I didn't. For me, during 3.19, from my past videos, you may have known I spent a lot of time in the standard game. I didn't play a lot of Calandra at all. And Arch Nemesis was global, so it affected us in standard as well. And when I was mapping in standard and in fact in heist, one of three things would happen when I came across an Arch Nemesis rare. I'd kill it, I would die, or I'd run away because it took too long to kill. That was the three reactions. Now in heist, I don't usually die in heist. It's very rare for me to die in heist. I died on my explosive arrow trickster earlier today. Current time local, if I bring up PoE, is 2018, and we are on Wednesday the 16th of November. My eyesight's terrible. So yeah, earlier today, and I just literally ran around a corner, hit an Archnem mod and died. That's 3.5k life and just under 2k energy shield, instant death. Full res cap on all 4 resistances, and with fire and cold at 78, I think it was. So this Archnem just literally one-shot me out of nowhere. Luckily, I hadn't set off the alarm in the contract, so I was able to just go in, res, and spend some time killing it so I could pick up my loot and leave. So yeah, nothing really changes for us in heist. You're still going to go on, you're going to run in, you're going to run your strategy, and you're going to exit. It's from a heist point of view, there's no changes. If you are a mapper, you might think about putting some rarity and quantity on your gear for that hidden mob that they break down somewhere down here. Yeah. Good luck finding that random golden goblin in your contracts, blueprints and maps. Delve whichever mechanic you are going to farm in 320. I'm now going to sit back and wait for the other manifestos. I will do these short videos specifically from a heist point of view. As you can tell by this one, I'll probably ramble a bit as well. Stay safe in Rogue Harbour. I'll see you in the next one.